Hi there, I'm playing with some PC nostalgia today. The older ones may be familiar with this type of display. When the PC-80 clones hit the market in the 1990s, this LED indicator showed you the processor speed of your PC in megahertz. And when you press the turbo button, the display would change to a higher number 2 to tell you what speed your PC was currently running at. But what was that turbo button anyway? Well, even back in the days, most people considered it a pretty silly thing because why running your PC at a lower speed while a higher speed was possible? So the turbo button was on most of the time anyway. But there were a few old DOS games, for example Lemmings or something like that were unplayable in high-speed mode. They went like beep beep crash and game over. So you had to shift one gear down if you wanted to play these games, and well, that was the purpose of this turbo button. So, how does this display actually work? Does it really measure the clock frequency somewhere on the mainboard? No, it's much simpler or much more complicated. You have to set the individual segments of the display with those jumpers on the backside to make it display any number. There are jumpers for each segment H to G, and each jumper has three positions. One for the turbo mode, two for the normal mode, and 3 to light up the segment in both modes. And all you have to do now is to sketch out the two numbers you want to display and find out which segment needs to light up in 1, 2 or 1 and 2. For a quick test, I connected all the segments A to 1 and all the segments B to 2 and the middle 10th segment C to 3. That will light up in both modes. Interestingly, when less than 3 segments are configured, the turbo LED will not extinguish completely. Well, that's because it's a very simple circuit with just 3 switching transistors and a few resistors. Now let's set it up to display something more meaningful. Oops, I must have made a mistake somewhere. Look at that. I guess that's more like a message for the President of America than a proper megahertz display. Bummer.